Hello and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video. In this one I just wanted to discuss what my plans are moving forward now, because if you've watched the channel for a while, you'd know that this has all been about getting to my first GL free to play, farming up Sith Eternal, how it's going, what I've been doing, things like that. And of course now I have Sith Eternal. I've got him up to gear 12 since my last video, which has been very nice. Of course, got all the Zetas, got some nice mods, working on getting these up. He's getting 100k health, 40k protection, 439 speed, which isn't amazing, but once the mods start to level up, hopefully we can start getting more speed in there. And obviously, I've not got a speed arrow on him because after looking it up, the health arrow is the best way to go because he needs that health for some max protection buffs that he has in his kit. So like we've got 19 speed there, which is decent. 16, very nice, can't complain at that at all. 15, very good. 11, okay. 12, okay. And 9, a little bit low, but can't complain too much. Like these three are really good, especially this one. If I can hit all speed on this one, that would just be crazy. I don't expect that at all. I expect to hit the tenacity twice now when I upgrade it from blue to purple and purple to gold. So hopefully we can get some more speed on that, because that will be a great mod. But what I'm doing right now is just obviously farming up, still doing the dark side hard nodes every day to keep getting the tickets, because obviously I need to farm towards the ult. But with any leftover energy I've got right now, they're just going into these ones, these Mark 7 Karatechs, because I need, 74 more. But sadly they're on a light node, which is a bit of a pain because you can only find the dark side node tickets from dark side battles. So a bit of a halt there in progress, because you need 250 of these Mark 7s in total, and I only had about 140 when I actually unlocked Sith Eternal, so it's going to take some time to get him up to that gear 13. But everything else is done. Gear wise, I've got a bunch of relic mats stored up, a bunch of gear to scrap for the things like the bronzing wirings, the eroding heat sinks, all things like that. But I've been farming the signal data for a while now, so we are getting there with that. As I'll show you in the Cantina battles right now. Like this fragmented one, 130. This is incomplete, I think it's called. What's it? Loads. Thank you. Incomplete and fractured. Yep. 39. So we're getting somewhere with it. We'll be able to get them up to like Relic 5 straight away. I've just joined a new guild, like I said in the last one, so I'm going to be farming up some aero magnifiers now, because this guild can hit the second box in the crate raid. If I just go and I'll show you. Rewards. Yes, see, previous attempts hit that 70 mark. You get the 500 of these Mark 3s, which are so much better now they've changed this like image for them, because the other one was just stupid. It looked too much like one of these, and obviously with it only being one, it was just a bit stupid. But with the 500, I can farm up some aero magnifiers, which will be really nice. But other than that, that's pretty much Sith Eternal finished. I don't know how I've just ended up on this screen. The loading's being a bit slow today, but it is what it is. But yeah, the next plans going forward are going to be to finish off Jedi Knight Revan. Is actually, that's goal number 2. Goal number 1 is going to be just to consolidate the teams I've got so far. Like, get these Imperial Troopers up to gear 12 at least, or even up to relic levels. This CLS team, that's a project for a little bit. I'll explain that in a bit more detail in a little bit. But the Bounty Hunters, get them up to gear 12. Padme up to gear 12, so she's at least at the level with these other guys. But Padme's alright on her own. Like, my Geos I probably won't touch, because I can get my Watt Shard in GOTB, so I can do my bit for my guild. Like these two, I want to get up to relic, because Savage can hold his own. He doesn't even need to be in this team. I can find another Sith to fill that spot in, even like Darth Maul. And then Treya, just so I can start putting datacrons on her, because obviously all the other ones are high relic level, so I might as well relic her so I can use datacrons with her. It's like I'd like to get her to gear 12, as I scroll way too far. Like, it's the Kyrotech though. These characters have got low gear. It's the Kyrotech. Everything else is fine these days to get up to gear 12. Like, Snowstorm and Magnum Trooper are going to be very easy to just finish off. Like, Snowtrooper's almost there. He needs one more piece. But like when you're talking like Dash, it'd be a pain. Bam will be a pain. Padme, Iden will be a pain. Mara will be a pain. It's just the Kyrotech farm is so long, but it is what it is. And then yeah, we're gonna carry on just like my daily hard nodes. These are what they are at the minute. Obviously, Bastille and Jolie for Jedi Knight Rev and Wicket for 3PO for my CLS team because he's the only hard node I need to do for it. And then 5's for his ship. You know, just and then my 5th one I've been doing has been the Emperor's Shuttle down here somewhere. It is somewhere. There it is. Like just got that for 4 stars last night, which is nice. But yeah, other than that, these are the 6 nodes I'm going to be going for once I've finished all the tickets for Sith Eternal. Like Wrecker for the Y-wing for my Republic fleet, which is I can actually see it in the fleets now, which is great. If it'll load, come on. You're making the noise. Oh, we're down at Datacron's fleets. Yeah, my negotiator. Not too far off negotiator now. Hope I spelled that right. But yeah, the ships, the reinforcements are fine. The Umbara Starfighter is getting there. The Y-wing's a bit off, but you know, it is what it is. Should still be able to hold its own. And the Anakin ship is also getting up to 7 stars. I do farm that every day as well. Like, I really need to start double farming them, like refreshing the node, but I just don't have the crystals. Then obviously these 3 here, Bastille, Jolie, and Zalbar, and I can't remember her name, the blue girl. What's her name? Mission. She's on that node as well with him, so that's an easy farm. So those 3 are going for that. Of course, the Scion is for the Kylo shuttle, because originally my plan was to go for SLKR, which I've still not fully decided on whether I'm going to go for SLKR or Jabba, which I know is something I've not talked about on the channel, but something I've been talking to people with. So I'll decide that in the future. I'm not there yet, but I'm just going to finish farming that because it is one of the 2 last ships I need for the finalizer with the Xanadu Blood, which I need to farm up anyway for the Executor, which I'll get into in a minute. Same with the 8th brother, that's why he's here for the IG 2000 for the Executor. But yeah, so we're going to go consolidate the teams, get a lot of them up to low relics, maybe gear 12. And then what I'm actually going to do is farm the ships and the characters for Executor. That is the plan. That's the next big project. But while I'm doing this team consolidation, I'm going to get my CLS team up to relics and farm up 3PO. Because I did not mean to go there. I meant to go in here. Because if we have a look at Jedi Knight Luke, I need a good Jedi team for assault battles, which is why I'm farming up Jedi Knight Revan. Like, Jedi Knight Revan's like there's 2 reasons I'm farming him. One for the crate raid, so I can do a little bit towards that with him being Old Republic, and for some Jedi like assault battles or the weekly things, that I can't remember what they're called. They come twice a week on a Monday and Friday. The name's not in my head at all. I can't remember at all. Can't remember. I'll have a look in a minute. But so I'm having a look at Jedi Knight Luke because you look at Wampert and you think he's an easy character to farm. Just use your guild event tokens for that. He won't be an issue. CLS have already got up to gear 12 and 3 Zetas just for his character on his own, so getting him up to relic 3's not an issue at all. Captain Han is a Cantina node, I'm pretty sure. Yep, so that's a dead easy farm up to 7 stars, not a problem at all. Again, won't be an issue getting up to gear 12. Rolo, she's a bit of a pain. She's going to take a while to get, but you know, I can buy her with these tokens. You know, it's not the end of the world. I can do it. It will take some time. She'll probably be one of the last characters, but then again, I'm not rushing for Jedi Knight Luke right now. It's going to be a slow farm, but the same thing with Chewie as with CLS. Already gear 12. Not a problem getting up to Relic 3 or even Relic 5 is recommended. 3PO, I'll just farm him up. I'm going to farm him anyway to finish off my CLS team, so getting him up to Relics is a good thing for me. move on to the next tier once it loads. It's been very slow today. The Millennium Falcon is going to take a while because I need to get the Razorback or the IG 2000 up to 7 stars to do it. Did I say Razorback? My Razor Crest is already getting towards 6 stars, so that's very, very nice. Of course, I will have the Executrix at 7 stars by the time I get there because I only need one, what's it called? One more like battle in that for the event. But you've got to get the crew up to Relic 5. I've got to farm at Wedge, so that's going to take time, which will give me time for Rolo anyway. So, like, it's a long-term farm. Hermit Yoda, the same as Wampa, will farm him up from the, from just the Guild event tokens. He will go in a Jedi Knight Revan team once I get him as well, so that's very, very nice. He's a very useful character. And then Lando, a bit of a pain. I'm pretty sure he's a low Cantina node anyway, so he won't be too difficult. Yeah, 8 won't be too difficult. It's 7 stars at all, won't take very long. So I want to go for Jedi Knight Luke, but he's not going to be my my focus. Like it's gonna be like a slow farm in the background of my account, you know. Well, I'm just getting the other characters up to relic levels, unlocking the like one from Hermit Yoda just from playing the guild events, and the same with Rolo, getting over from that as well, from like raid stuff. But what the main focus right now is going to be for me is Executor, because if we have a look, I've got the TIE Advance up to 7 stars, TIE Bomber 7 stars, Hound 2 7 stars, Slave 1 7 stars, the TIE Fighter 7 stars, the IG 2000 is 2 stars, and my Razor Crest is 5 stars, but closing on 6. So it's just the IG 2000 that I will have to wait for really, and obviously the Razor Crest, because that's only dependent on when it pops up in the Fleet Arena store for me. Because I'm not at 4 mil to farm it in Proving Grounds, and I don't think I would farm it in Proving Grounds anyway. But then we look at the characters as well, like Bosk is already gear 12, PX already relic 5 or something, Boba's already gear 11, TIE Fighter Pilot's like gear 8, IG-88 I've got at 7 stars, I'm pretty sure. Dengar would have to farm, but not the end of the world because he's only relic 5. And with this new guild, I mean, I can get the relic 8 mat, so that's very nice. PX a very useful character to get up to relic 8, just for my Imperial Troopers team. So I think Executor is going to be the next main focus. I need a good ship because I need those extra crystals, because the Chimera is just not cutting it. As much as I love the ship, it's not amazing, you know, but it is what it is. But yeah, gonna focus down the Executor, and then once I've got the Executor, once I've got Jedi Knight Luke, my next Galactic Legend will be like my next thing I'm going for, and that is either going to be SLKR, because I've got a lot of the characters at 7 stars. Like I've got Kylo Ren and Master at gear 11 because I just had the gear spare and was like, oh, I'm going for SLKR anyway, might as well just level him up. Nope, shouldn't have done that because I'm not definitely going for him anymore. So I've got some of the characters done. Obviously I've got Palpatine at relic 7 already, which is nice. Finalizer I've almost unlocked, so that's very nice. So I would just have to find the characters, or I'm going to go for Jabba to help out in raids. He's a great Galactic Legend, but I'm obviously not going to start farming him right now. It'd be a bit of a longer farm because a lot of the characters aren't double dropped yet, so I would wait for that, especially with finishing the Executor and Jedi Knight Luke. But like I would already have Han Solo at relic 5, so getting him up to relic 8 is not that bad wherever he's just gone. Jedi Knight Luke I would already have, and obviously him being such an important character, I would want to take him up to relics anyway, so relic 7 is not bad. 3PO, again, another bit of a pain character to get with the Ewoks, but I'm having him anyway for Jedi Knight Luke at like relic 5, so not a problem. And there are some great characters in here anyway, like Boba I'll already have done from the Executor. Fennec's a great character. It farms the team itself, which is nice. Like Aurora to relic 4 is not bad because I've got a couple of Tuskens. Like I've got Tusken Chieftain at 7 stars, so I could eventually make a team around that. The Outrider would be a bit of a pain because I'd have to farm with that entire ship, but then again, that's a long-term thing. So you know, it's a very it just makes sense to go in this route towards Jabba, but I also wouldn't mind going for SLKR as well, just because of how good he is. But you know, we'll make that decision when we get there one day. Focus right now is Jedi Knight Revan, consolidate the rest of my teams, get myself Jedi Knight Luke and Executor, and then go from there for another Galactic Legend. So that's the plan going forward. That'll be the plan for the rest of this year into 2024 as well. So that'll be very nice. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have watched to this point, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. It really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one.